What is up, seasoning gang and cravers? Yes, as you saw in the picture, we will be smoking a slab of ribs. Some of you call it a rack. Us down south call it a slab. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get ready to clean these bad boys up and peel the membrane off the back. All right, as you can see, this is gonna be camper cooking 101. All right, you got your little wood tray right there where you pull this thing out and load it up with chips, but I never do that. This is gonna be dark because this is where everything burns, but that's the ashtray. So we're gonna pull that out. As you can see, those are the ashes from the last ones that were burning inside of there. They just basically drop in here and then start burning from the electric probe. So I know they sell a little side burner dealie, but hey, this is good enough for me. All you gotta do is load it up with some wood chunks that have been chopped down and slide them right in there. You always find some smaller ones in the bag, or if you find a big enough chunk that'll fit in there and you can slide it in there, you won't have to keep coming out putting wood inside this. So as you can see, I got the tray back in there perfectly, and more wood could have went in there if I wanted it to, but I don't want to over smoke my ribs. That'll be good enough. And once you season your smoker, this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like it's been burnt inside. That's what you want. That's how you keep all the flavor inside. You don't want to go washing that out every time you get through cooking on this smoker. This is how you get the flavor, guys. A lot of people don't know that. You got to leave that in there and let it keep burning. All right, I got them washed up pretty good. We're going to go in and cut this flap off, but now we're not going to throw it away. We're going to throw that in the smoker too. We don't throw any meat away down here. Anyway, this is the membrane. Most people take a spoon or something and go under it from this side and try to pull it off. You see this little white stuff right here? But this one is already loose up here at the top, so I can pretty much pull it with my fingers from back there. See what I'm doing? Just keep working your fingers up under there and pull all that off. It may tear on you, but get something and grab it again. All right, I'll be using these tongs to demonstrate to keep from cross-contaminating. But anyway, you can see all of that is gone. It looks like some chitterlings or something. Here's the other piece of meat that's sliced off. Make sure you get a real good sharp knife to cut these off with. Anyway, the flap is gone, and I peeled off some of that fat. And the little bit that's left on here is pretty much going to drip off inside of the smoker. So you can leave some on there. Of course, for my binder, you know I always use French's mustard. I mean, it's just the best to me. It's what works for me. Anyway, you're just going to squirt a little bit on. You don't have to put much. And get that rubbed in like some lotion. Do both sides. All right, now that you've been a great masseuse to your ribs, I usually like to take this Texas spicy rub, sprinkle on mine. I'm not sponsored by them. It's just some stuff that I like to use that I picked up. You're gonna hit both sides with it. Like, you don't have to go super heavy with it because I don't like that gritty taste when I put too much rub on my ribs. I mean, to each his own. Some people like it thick and like to taste that thick seasoning on there, but I just like mine light. Chili powder and go over them. Yeah. You'll figure it out. Trust me. It's the bomb. Now you're gonna sprinkle some paprika. I ran out of my smoked paprika. That's what I normally use. But we're just gonna get this all over there for color. Yeah, I forgot to mention, make sure you sprinkle some onion powder on that thing. Just lightly. You don't want it real heavy. It should be looking like this. Anywhere you see little lumps or whatever, massage it in. We don't want all that thick stuff in one spot. Just rub it. Get it, spread it out. Give it another good massage. All right, now that we've let all our heavy smoke roll off, we're gonna get ready and throw these ribs inside. All right, we got the whole slab in. You see it's peeking all the way across this smoker. Remember, if you don't like it really smoky, you don't like wood on your meat, then that's the reason why you season this grill. And if you wanna know how to season the grill, go back and watch my How to Season a Masterbuilt Grill video. When you season it, it puts the flavor in there like you've been using a charcoal grill or something like that. So you don't have to use wood. But me, preferably, I like wood. I put some hickory in this. Normally I use pecan or either apple, but this time I want to use hickory because I want to do something different for other viewers that like hickory. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that smoke is lightly rolling. That's what you want. You don't want a big thick cloud of smoke while you're smoking it. All right, to my OG subscribers, not my new followers. What's in this bottle? You've been knowing this for almost a year now, ever since I started this channel. That's right, apple juice. Let's get these bad boys sprayed down. You don't want that thing on a hard pressure spray. You want to just miss those ribs. Try to get all over them. I like to spray under the bottom of them also. All right, seasoned gang cravers. Let's see what it's looking like after an hour. There we go. Don't have those bones protruding yet. If you don't have one of those meat thermometers, you'll be able to look at the bones right there, and they should be sticking out when the ribs are done. Anyway, we got something kind of creeping over here. Let's get these sprayed again. All right, after 4 hours of smoking these bad boys and soaking them with that apple juice, you can see they're starting to split. That's when you know that they're good. Let's check. You want it to be between 145 and 195, just depending on where you want your ribs. I usually like mine to be like 160. And that's like hold on, let's see, it's still climbing, 158. What's that you say, seasoned gang cravers? Not ready for me to go yet. You want to see me put the sauce on them bad boys? All right, I got you. I don't like to overcoat mine with the sauce, so I usually squirt it on there like that and take a plastic fork, smear it across there, because I don't want to use my brush. I want this to be thick and sticky, all uneven. So you'll get a lot of sauce in one bite and not so much in the other. Everybody doesn't like sauce, but I do. That's how we do it down here. Anyway, let me get these wiped on there really good, and now I'll send you some pictures at the end when I'm done. Thanks for watching. And for any of you doubting, you see that beautiful smoke ring right there, don't you? Yes, sir.